Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the finale of the what's going to be the clash between the two alphas. So this is actually going to be my next project car, actually. So we're going to start with this one first. So we're going to tune this one up, full race mods, everything, because what happened was in the last recording I did here was kind of botched, so I lost a lot of time and space, so I'm just going to max this thing out to So what we're going to do is we're just going to give this thing all the upgrades that it can give. So yeah, I was going to do this, but the whole thing ended up breaking apart, and I don't know what happened to the recording. So we're gonna run this thing. I'm gonna tune up these cars, and then I'm gonna sell them off. And I'm gonna sell them off to make way for the new cars. Just trying to figure out what RPM range this thing's at, so I can give it the right turbocharger. What's it peaking at? 6,800, which isn't high. It's kind of low RPM, so I'm not going to give this thing a high RPM turbocharger. I'll get lag for days, and well, actually, what do you top out at RPM wise? 74. I'm going to give it a medium turbocharger. So the 4C8 doesn't have turbocharging. It's all normally aspirated, and as you guys know, it ends up I'm not going to give anything over like 400 horsepower, so yeah. So I'm just going to do mid RPM because I don't feel like doing that, and we're going to give it a racing muffler, so it's going to get over 400 horsepower. Okay, now we're going to go back into the menu, and we're going to equip the other one. I thought this was going to be a lot higher, but unfortunately, you know, the Alpha only has a piddly 235 versus the Leviathan that is the 458 engine, which had most of its upgrades done in the last episode. This thing, for some odd reason, don't like it. It sort of pendulums a lot, so I'm gonna be very reluctant to see what it does when I give it about a million more horsepower. So, and this has all the weight reduction. See, no turbochargers, no nothing, no intercoolers, no nothing. It's just all parts. Polished ports. Racing air filter. Am I forgetting anything? No, I think this is as far as she goes. I had to purchase ballast because this thing oversteers like a truck. It oversteers like a truck sometimes into going to the corners. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Road Atlanta, and we're gonna find the 2 times. Now there's a difference between the 2 cars. You can definitely tell which one's which. So gonna go to America, gonna go to Road Atlanta. This great track. I'm gonna do this at night because I want to see the flames out of these exhausts. So this is the end of the Road Atlanta. So this is the end of the Alfa Romeo, and we're gonna start beginning the tuning processes for the other car. Now, I purchased 2 370Zs. I'm actually going to start with the other one first. This is settings. Yeah, back to manual. I actually had it automatic for. Doesn't sound so bad, but I'm just gonna tune it to see what the aerodynamics are like. These minimum? No, these are maximum. I'm gonna give it a couple more ticks in the RPM box, so just in case it hits RPM. Not that it's going to, because it's an Alpha. So let's review the times for these 2 cars. Oh, by the way, since I last talked to you guys, I've got a couple Group C cars and I've timed them. This is the fastest production car. This is one of the fastest. This Black Series is actually the fastest production car I have in the game. It's actually almost as fast as a Sauber C9 without its turbo down, and that is pretty darn good, being 2 seconds off a rear race car. But we got to find ourselves our Alfa Romeos. That's actually a time that I set in the Fairlady Z not too long ago. That's going to be the new car going forward. Where are these Alfa Romeos at? 600. Alright, so that's the launch edition. I think that is the regular one. And then this is the one with the so I don't know, both of these will be close together, but I know just got a couple of recon laps. Yeah, there's the explosion. Maximum downforce. Alright, 32 seconds. Where it should pay dividends is on this straight. Now remember, I do 3 laps each car. With the turbo car, it's not as bad. Car's definitely struggling to put the power down way faster than it was at the start of this Comparo. huge game. 125 is the best I can get out of that car. I'm gonna go back into rankings, see where the other one is at. No, definitely Alright, let's see what the other one does. So there is going to be quite a difference because, you know, the one car has a race car engine, and then one of them has, I'm hoping, when I set this thing up as mediums, this thing has all the downforce. Downforce isn't very good on this car, to be honest. Wow. Yep, this car feels a whole lot more unruly at the back end. Car needs more downforce, definitely. You definitely get this wrong, folks, at anyone. It's when it jumps over that rise. That's what's killing my lap time. It's clearly faster than the other one. The car darts too much. This car dances around everywhere. See this? Car's dancing around way too much. I think that I'm gonna lose traction coming out of the corner. And I'm gonna slide into the kitty litter. Doing this, yep. Yeah, I can't do that now. Alpha, you sound amazing, but you are terrible handling. So yeah, so this car doesn't do all that well, so only gained a 4-second advantage. I think what happened so let's see what the ranking board is. Didn't even break the top 20. I thought it would. So this 121. Yeah, this was definitely the original lap time. Delete that one. And delete that one because I know that was the slower one. So yeah, you have your final results. 121. 121 to... Yeah, so the launch edition did a 124, and this one did it on so about only 22 seconds, only 2 seconds, only 2 and... Yeah, it was only like 2, it was only like 3, it was only like, you know, it was only like 2 seconds faster, that's it. It was only like 2.5 seconds, it was only like 2 and 3 100ths faster, so... I definitely want you guys to watch the replay of this damn thing. It's all over the place. Watch this. Yeah, car seems... This is more of a high-speed car, probably. Yeah, see, I have to brake. I have to brake. I have to let on the gas. I have to hit the gas too much. Car revs too much. Car jumps at the slightest hills. So yeah, Polyphony, that was, unless you, I patched that if I were you. Patch that if I patch this if I were you, because that is atrocious. 13 miles to determine that setup was only slightly faster, and to be honest, I was hoping it was going to be going down into the teens, because that car sounds like it could. If I was doing, I'm doing this on mediums. If I was doing that on softs, I'd probably get past a lap time, but no can do. So I'm gonna switch to the. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna switch to the. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna switch to the Nissan, and then I'm gonna sell both of these things. What a waste of money that is. So the only way I'd ever recommend that car is if somebody paid me to go Somebody paid me. I wish you could tune these things a little bit better, because to be honest, that's pretty bad. Paul Phony, I hope you were listening, but that is terrible. That is a terrible, terrible, terrible way to make your cars. This car has dipped in value. This car has risen in value, but it's dipped since then. Might do something with the E-Type, I don't know. Alright, the two Alphas need to go though. You're only amassed 40 miles. Oh, this is the highest value I think that the car has been. I'm definitely selling you for 67. You know, so for most of the day. No, I'm not going to discard the car. I'll get rid of it. It's going to be worth a lot more because of the engine tune, which sucks because it's up 74%. It might go down. So I want to tune this car a little bit more and do more with it. I might add a supercharger to it and change some of the stuff on it. The Merak. But yeah, we're gonna do the intro to the GT, to the Fair Ladies today, and that's what they call it over in Japan, Fair Ladies. So I'm actually going to go over to GT Auto to actually wide body this, because I want to wide body these cars. It's only $10,000, which isn't bad. Just gonna tell you guys, where are the whys. Do the wide body before you do any work to these cars. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna put suspension in them, sports suspension in them, and I'm gonna put sports suspension in them. I forget which track I did the lap times in. Can't remember, but yeah, before you do any work on these cars, power wise or anything like that, make sure you wide body them first, because what will happen is the game will wipe out all your modifications, which is complete baloney. But I get it. You have to wide body before you modify, you know. So you can tell the rate went up a little bit. So I'm gonna go to World Circuits. Did I do? Yeah, I did do the Fair Lady times, didn't I? I did the Fair Lady times there. Trying to think, do I want to do it at Laguna Seca, or do I want to do it Watkins Glen? I'm gonna time trial these during the afternoon time, because I won't do the fireworky, exhausty stuff till later on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a baseline time and for you guys, and for both. They should really tell you what what the colors were in the description on this ranking board. So these are in the 500s, so I'm thinking or is it in the 600s? I can't remember. So yeah, so I'll do the Fair Lady. So I'm just going to so that's the base time for the Fair Lady. And delete that ranking. And what I'm going to do, I already have it on sport, so but sport hard, but I'm going to do it on sport soft because I feel the car will respond better if I give it sport softs instead, because that might be a better idea. So you guys are going to see a difference between the two. I'm going to set one lap time for each, and I'm going to note the time when it was set. Car's very neutral. So I give the honk. I'm just sad they didn't give this the GTR engine. No, I do have the GTR engine. If you guys watch one of my vlogs, so sports. Alright, so this one set a lap time of about 40 seconds. This is the blue one, and this is also going to get the soft treatment. Well, actually, no. I'm not going to give this one the soft treatment. This one's going to be the mediums. This one's going to be the hard one, so I can differentiate the cars. The hards are a lot less nervous, but I can definitely tell the car's a little bit slower. Can't definitely push the car as hard as the other one, so. You guys can't tell, but I'm doing a lot of testing at this track. I really love Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta probably is one of my favorite tracks, and it probably helps out to figure out what the car is going to do. I mean, there's a lot of twisty bits. I mean, that Alfa Romeo 4C C8 was absolutely mind-blowingly slow. That could have been at least a 118, but the handling characteristics of that motor kind of made it a bit of a slug on the. I mean, you saw it did 194 on the straightaway until it span into the until it jumped into the caddy letter, but nothing it can do about that. So yeah, this is about 3 seconds slower. Yep. Yep. Alrighty. So we have our 2 lap times. So that one was done at 14:13. So these are both at 5. So there's the blue Fair Lady, and then there's the black Fair Lady, which is going to be my it's probably going to be the car that gets the GTR engine, and then this one is sort of going to be the placebo one. Wait a second, track temperature 75. Did it change? Nope, it's the same. About 93 to 93, direction southeast. The wind didn't change very much. So yeah, so these are going to be my 2 lap times. So this one's going to be the black one, and then this is going to be the blue one, and we're going to see how each one does. So when they get modified and stuff like that, unfortunately I cannot modify them in the menus. Gran Turismo, if you're listening, Paul Phone, if you're listening, please let us tune the cars in the menus, please. That'd be lovely. I didn't think my car was on. I didn't think my mic was on. Damn it. That would have been bad. You just hearing car, not me talking. That would be terrible. But yeah. So I've been here about. I started recording at 2:34. 2:34, 2:35. 2:34, 2:35. So I'm actually going to end it right here, and I'll make my first modifications to the cars in the next one. I just wanted to get a baseline. So yeah, guys, this was another video from Gran Turismo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's good that I finally got the Alfa Romeos out of the way and I got it done. The tuned V8 was definitely the winner. I hope that this GTR one goes a little bit better than beforehand. But you never know, it could flop and go down the tubes in no time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed me putting the Alfa Romeo around. This TV Mangusta doesn't sound too bad actually right about now, but I don't want to buy one because I would have to sell a bunch of cars to go get it, and I don't like Ford powered products all that much. So Maybe another time. I'll do that as a fun video maybe sometime, but definitely looks a lot prettier than the Mangusta they had here earlier. The Mangusta they had, the Dion, whatever the hell it was, wasn't all that good looking. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later, and peace out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's going to come out later today, Monday. Like and subscribe.